pleased with how our guys played against Pitt. I thought we really defended for 40 minutes and got off to the great start, shot it well, and hopefully we'll build off some of that momentum. But we have our hands full with North Carolina, outstanding team, playing great basketball. And you know how fast they play, how efficient they play in terms of the way they get up and down the floor, great rebounding team. But they're also a great passing team. I think sometimes that's mistaken, or not mistaken, but not talked about enough. You watch them on film and they really move the basketball and do a good job of running their offense. And they get guys to play unselfishly. Coach Williams does a great job of getting guys who are very talented players to play unselfishly. And, we know we're going to have to play probably our best game of the year to win.
Coach, can you talk about the opportunity that stands in front of you tomorrow?
Yeah, obviously because of their ranking and their record and how good they are, it's a tremendous opportunity for a win in terms of what it means for aspirations of playing in the tournament. And our guys know that and known that for a while now. So we're just excited about that game and the prospects of a great crowd in Little John and the challenge of playing a really good team.
Coach, they had 62 points in the paint the other night against Duke. Obviously, Zion had something to do with that, but is that something when you watch them on film, do they really attack the paint?
Well, I think what's hard is they're good everywhere. They make 9+ threes a game. They have great one-on-one play, so whether it's in the post or whether it's out on the perimeter attacking you off the bounce, they get out in transition. Then obviously they crash the glass and they get a lot of points in the paint off of rebounding, transition, and then guys making plays. They're not maybe as big as some of the traditional North Carolina teams of the past, but the last couple of years they haven't been quite as big. They've been very good, very skilled. It's one of the more skilled teams that you play in terms of guys that can shoot it, pass it, dribble it, move it, and spread you out because of that.
This is probably a game for people like basketball where it's going to be strength on strength. They're like to get out and run, offensive team. You want to slow it down, play defense, and be tough on the defensive side. How do you see it? And if you were a basketball fan watching tomorrow, how would you like to see it?
Yeah, I think our team is more opportunistic. We're not going to racehorse like they do. We don't maybe have that many athletes to do that, and stylistically doesn't fit us quite as well. But we're not going to walk the ball up the court the whole game either. Last year we didn't do that. We were aggressive when we had chances. We took early threes. We'll do that again if we have open shots. I want our guys to play aggressively and with confidence. And it's a great challenge to try to defend them. They're as good as anybody in the country at scoring, and they're, every year they're one of the hardest teams to guard.
Brad, as the senior class you got, these guys last time around here in Little John, next couple of games, what do you tell them as they're winding down their careers here, and how do you focus them up here going into the final weeks of the season?
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell them too much. We reminded them a week or so ago about, hey fellas, it's probably even shorter than you realize. Senior day was 17 days away or something at that time, and just enjoy it. Try to enjoy the last few weeks here and embrace it, and just make sure you're playing with a sense of urgency and putting everything you have into it. And our guys are doing that. Our guys have done that all year. Our guys stay after and shoot. They come early. They watch film. They work. So there's no heightened work ethic or something that doing more than they were doing. In fact, now you're trying to make sure you keep guys fresh. You want them fresh. A lot of these guys are logging a lot of minutes, and you just want them, excited. And they're excited by these kinds of games. They're excited by the opportunity to keep playing and have a chance to challenge themselves against a great team like North Carolina. Go ahead. Yeah.
Coach Cam Johnson shooting 47% from three. How difficult is it to guard him on the perimeter with his length?
Yeah, they're all hard to guard, and some of it is because there's so many of them. You can't just guard one player at North Carolina. There's, and Coach Kobe White can get 30. Cam Johnson can get 30. Luke May can get 30. Kenny Williams, outstanding shooter, can go for a big number. You know, that's why they're who they are, is they've got more guys than most teams that can explode for 25 or 30 points in a game. And obviously they're going to play the strengths of their team, and they share it and do a good job. Obviously Cam Johnson is very, very talented, 6'8", shoots the ball as well as anybody in our league. He's got a really good mid-range game now that he's developed. He's even doing a few things around the basket some. So, I mean, he's a big, long guy with great poise, IQ, and skill. You know, those guys are always really good players, and he's very talented.
To follow up on that defensively with David, normally in some games I've seen you kind of put David on guys and said, sick 'em, go get them.
Yep.
This is one of those games where you just can't do that. There's just, like you said, too many of them.
Yeah.
How do you spread that out amongst the guys and say, guys, just
Yeah.
take on the load?
Now, everybody's got to guard and do their jobs, and that's every game. You don't have a quality defense like I think we do without guys doing their jobs. Now, some guys are better at certain things than others, and we certainly try to look for things that we think can help our guys in ways, whether it's game planning or matchups or certain things we do to go into a game to try to help our guys be better. But yeah, this is one of the ultimate challenges. North Carolina comes at you with so many different guys that are explosive, and they share the ball, and they play fast, and they're aggressive, and you know that you got to really be on point to slow them down, and you know what, to be honest too, you got to hope that they don't have a great shooting night. I mean, at the end of the day, if they shoot it great, you're probably not going to win. And you watch some of the game films, and guys are guarding them well, but you know, there's some open shots that they miss, and you know, that's probably got to help happen too some to really slow them down.
Coach,